A step forward, then a rest. 2 more steps, another step, then a step in some very loose volcanic ash that wipes out all the progress. Another rest. The last part of the climb up Mount St. Helens is pure agony. As the air thins, the terrain gets steeper and fatigue takes control.
The climb takes its toll. Many people just don't make it. Those who do usually have blisters and very sore muscles. But for those who make it here to the rim of the crater, weather permitting, the rewards are plentiful.
Photographer Barry Johnson and I made it, so did geologist David Draper. The 100 pounds of equipment we had to carry made progress painfully slow.
Oh my God. Oh Lord.
Radio operator Joel Detterman had to turn back halfway up the mountain. On this day, clouds from the north swirled around inside the crater like steam from a giant bubbling cauldron. Late in the afternoon, the weather gave the crater rim a spooky aura. The sun made a circular rainbow around our shadows deep in the abyss. Inside the crater, automobile-sized boulders almost continuously crash down to the crater floor as erosion tears down what St. Helens has been building. The perch here on the crater rim is perilous for the careless or unwise. Fissures on the lip show where more mountain will eventually break away and tumble down inside the crater. For geologist Draper, it is a volcanic paradise, a dramatic record of the way the volcano formed.
Well, you have the dark gray material, the thick beds that you can really see well-defined edges to, that are parallel to one another, are mostly lava flows, interfingering with one another. In between those are thicker sections of rubbly, poorly sorted, much less well-consolidated pyroclastic material, ejecta, similar to the stuff that we saw thrown out of here on May 18th and in subsequent eruptions, like what we're standing on right now.
No lava flowed from the mountain during the most recent eruptions, but big flows from other eruptions still grace the southeast flank of the mountain. The lava dome inside the crater steams from several sulfur-colored vents. Occasionally, those on the rim get a whiff of the gas emitted from the smoldering volcano. On a clear day, the mood and the view change dramatically. These photographs taken just a couple of days earlier show the size of the lava dome. To the north, 14,000-foot Mount Rainier towers over Spirit Lake. The rim also gives climbers a powerful view of the cataclysmic devastation that occurred to the north when Mount St. Helens blew in 1980.
Had you been standing right here, for one thing, you would have been killed instantly. But what you would have seen had you been able to survive and watch it all happen would be, first you would have felt a large earthquake, and then you would have felt a continued shaking, but it would have been of a different character as the north face of the mountain slid away to the north. Now, this avalanche was actually triggered by the earthquake, and as a result of the release of pressure when all of the overburden of the avalanche material was suddenly gone, the cataclysmic eruption, explosion, the lateral blast about which we've heard so much occurred rapidly.
Now everything is quiet. Draper says there is virtually no chance of another big blast at any time soon. The activity he predicts will be limited to dome building for the next several decades. The Forest Service agrees that is a big part of the reason it intends to continue to allow climbers to scale the volcano, at least for the immediate future. Atop Mount St. Helens, Kent Mortimer, Northwest News.